trust me, I get it. I could easily use the microwave and have left this in the dish to warm it up. But I'm taking things back to old school food processes that I grew up on. Even to the eggs, something like this. You know, these are definitely more expensive than your store-bought eggs that you'll typically buy. They're definitely quality over quantity for me. And look, I get it. We're constantly being lied to by news and media. And what I'll say to that is the information is out there. You have to go get it. They can't take the information from you. And if you take that and apply it in the best way that suits you, then it's a win. Yes, it's expensive to eat cleaner foods, even doing the research on that and trying to figure out what is actually the food, or are you getting what they say you are getting. You can only do so much. You really can't do more than do your homework, do your research. And my understanding, even just talking eggs, is organic eggs from chickens, of course, that have the ability to go out and roam. That's free range and go and eat what they normally eat. It's going to allow for us to get the nutrients that we are wanting from the egg. If we're just eating foods, in this case eggs, for the sake of what we understand we're supposed to get, but it's a watered down version of it, then I think that's in and of itself a waste. So I'd much rather give myself a chance to get what I'm getting. And if my body responds to it and lets me know that it is working, then I'm going to continue to do it. No one says to keep buying the things and do it realizing that you're not getting the benefits. Look, the only way to know what it's doing for your body is you got to go see your provider, go see your primary care doctor, get lab work done, or actually read the labs, look at the results, see what your levels are, your cholesterol, your iron, your glucose, your A1C. Look at how your blood pressure is trending. What are the foods that you're eating? You have to track that stuff. You're not going to remember today from last week, let alone yesterday, everything that you ate. So the only way that you can figure out if the money that you're spending is giving you the return on investment, and get in the lab and do the research. What happened to Jaguar as a brand? Is that even a car that's sought after these days? I see very few on the road. Now the SUVs, yes. SUVs, I do see those. The cars, that's the first one I've seen in a minute. Is it still owned by Ford? Maybe that's why. Sometimes you just need that chill vibe just to keep you, I don't know, just keep you in a good space. Keep you in a good space. Let me ask, what kind of music do you listen to? Like, when's the last time you double checked, your vibe based on what you're listening to? Are you real chill right now? Are you slow slow to go, slow to move. Maybe you're supposed to be moving right now. Maybe we need to turn the tempo up a little bit. Maybe we need to get some house music going, some amapiano going, something like that. Or are you, moving too fast? Or maybe the too many, the lyrics to the songs are depressing, or it's talking about a lifestyle that you don't even resonate with. And maybe you need to slow it down. You need some chill vibes. With nothing, no words at all. Then again, maybe you just need some motivational speaking, a book, an audio book or something like that. When is the last time you were mindful of what you're tuning into subconsciously? And if you realize it's been a while, or maybe you just really never have, maybe it's time you do. If you go through that extreme, let's see, pasture raised. All right, I think we can do that. I can do that. That's a little more than the other ones, but they don't have them, so we're gonna try that. And then we got organic. All right, what's the difference? So we got to look at the difference. So that's when you start getting me with the, the organic versus what's not organic. Because when it's pasture raised, they should be free roaming to graze what is naturally there. So, see, it's organic carton made from consumer recycled bio. Are we speaking of the container? We're talking about the eggs. Because I'm not going to pay you more for the container. Right? Jeez, okay. This is what I mean by you have to do your own homework and just understand what you're paying for. Because some things, that could just be the gimmick to pay more. Okay, so here's 18 count. I actually want 18 count. 12 count, $6.49. 18 count is 9. Actually, if I do my math, break that down to what it is per egg to what that is, and then we got to go off regular price as well. Make that make sense first, then then sell price. Make that make sense. So, yeah. That's where y'all get me, man. Y'all throw me off with this kind of stuff, and then you charge them more. It really doesn't make sense, because if it's pasture raised, that should be organic. But is it dealing with the soil? Now, are you doing more with the soil for these than you are for these? Questions upon questions. Confusion upon confusion. Let me tell y'all right now. This, I'd much rather just drink water. That is not good. Stella Artois, good. Heineken Zero, of course, good. They don't have the Peroni Zero sitting here. That's okay. If you like IPAs, Lagunitas is where it's at. I like that better than the Hoppy Refresher. I didn't care for that when I had it. It wasn't the best. Don't know anything about this Sierra Nevada. They typically make a good IPA. Athletic Company, yes. The Golden, definitely good. Ooh, Sam Adams has one. Oh, wow. I did not know that. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to try that today. I thought I was gonna grab Stella, but we'll try this. I like bottles better than I do cans. I'm not even gonna lie. But we'll do it. We'll try it. We're gonna try Sam Adams today. I haven't had the IPA, I don't think, either. So I might be grabbing both of these. So let me grab this first and yeah. All right, back to this. All right, this actually worked very well yesterday. So I'm getting this and I am surprised. I'm surprised. This actually worked pretty good at first. It seemed like after it sat for a while, they were back. And I am talking about the pesky flies. So I am going to get back and see if I can begin to remedy this once and for all. It's actually going to require doing this process many times. It's not just going to be a one-time go. So with cleaning up today and eliminating some of the stuff that they're leaving behind, get that cleaned up, and then just spray it down with the lemongrass oil and some of the other things that I have that will have essential oils in it. We'll see how long afterwards I'm still dealing with the flies, because I want to sit out and enjoy my cigars. And lesson learned. It was $8, $8.99, I think $9 at Walmart. It's $7.39 here. So let's go Target. When my son was a baby, he suffered from eczema, and especially when we got in Japan because of the sulfur that they use as part of the asphalt for the roads. And man, it was just a hard time for him and for us, the parents, because of what we learned was, number one, we needed to use fragrant-free detergent, number one, to wash his clothes. So detergent like Dreft was the main brand that was out at that time. Then of course you have All and a few other brands that have now come out with like a clear or a scent-free, dye-free type detergent. But not only that, I really had to pay attention to my normal day-to-day activities, like wearing cologne, putting on cologne after I showered, or body spray or anything like that after leaving the gym. I had to be mindful not to do that because, of course, I'm going home to pick up my son, or if my son is with me at the gym, we're going to be playing and going to the park and all sorts of things. So I really had to change my lifestyle to meet the needs of him because of his eczema, and to make sure I didn't cause or to eliminate any possibilities of what was causing him to have his breakouts. So today I'm showing you all of these different things because I've shared that my move has been a big change, and I don't know if it's just climate that has been part of that change, or if it's the water that I'm drinking, the access that I don't have to the well water anymore, no access to the lakes and things like that, or at least readily available access to Lake Michigan, of all things. And maybe it's the hard water. I'm taking showers with hard water. Maybe my skin is reacting to that, but I'm going through the process of eliminating other things that I can change. Now, yes, the water, I can install a water softener system or a water filtration system in the house. That is going to be probably fairly expensive. I'm not sure. I haven't done the homework on what that actual cost is, but either way, I need to at least attack the areas that I can. I can change the water I drink, the food that I take in, the detergent that I use for my clothes, the quality of air that I have in the house with using certain filters, and just getting outside and getting fresh air, not just sitting indoors. And that's for me the big reason why I got to get rid of these damn flies, because they have taken away my desire to sit out on the porch. Like, that is my space. I sit out, have my cigar, I sit out in the morning, drink tea, and just relax, just watch the sunset in the evening, and just listen to the birds. And that is my space. So to allow for some critters like flies to run me away from what is desirable for me, I can't allow that. That is my space. That is my peace. They are not paying rent. With that said, I think about the many times that I allowed people and things to run me away from what was mine. It is what was promised to me. And I allowed for obstacles, being uncomfortable, take away from the thing that made me whole. I realized I have to fight for that. If there's something that you know is yours, like it is rightfully yours, and I'm not talking about just possessions, I'm talking about your peace. I'm talking about, you know, your peace is yours, and there is something that is challenging your ability to have your peace, whether that's someone or something or yourself, your mindset, the music that you're listening to, the TV that you're watching, the shows, and just all of the things that are all the different shows that are just depleting your brain cells. Please, for the love of God, give yourself a break from the nonsense and take in an audiobook that is teaching you something new, teaching you something about your psyche, how you think, how to think more positive, how to just be present and just enjoy life as you have it, where you are. In striving for the next thing, we often miss the very thing that's in front of us. We miss the peace that's right in front of us. We miss the success story that's happening right in front of us. We're busy chasing what we think is success, and we already have it. In order for you to find your peace, you have to know what that even is. And in order to know what that is, you have to challenge yourself to sit, be still, listen to yourself, look at what's happening around you, turn down the volume on all the distractions, and that is whether it's music, TV shows, people, your job, whatever it is. Turn that down so you can find out what it is that you like and don't like. The eggs this morning, putting sriracha on there. I have always put sriracha on like my pad thai noodles and my ramen, but I had never put that on my eggs until recently. And contrary to the rumors, that tells you that I was familiar with sriracha sauce. I just had never put it on my eggs. So for those that thought I just found out sriracha, no, I've had sriracha before. But I don't know when I figured that out, but I just started trying different things. There were just things I had not tried. Another thing, you asked me about skydiving, I would tell you off rip, I am not skydiving. I'm not jumping out of a perfectly good plane. But as of recently, even the conversation about skydiving has changed to, yes, I would do it. I'd be scared. I'd be sure enough scared. But I would actually try it. So I'm just coming around to, you know, what does peace look like? What does life look like for me? What do I like? What do I dislike? And there are some non-negotiables for things that I don't like. I absolutely don't want it around me. I'm not going to be a part of it. And that's just it. If I can't control it being near me, I can control me not being near it or them. So that's just that. You have to take your power back. Your peace is your peace, and you have to find out what actually makes that up. You cannot figure that out with a bunch of noise and distractions around you. So if you value your peace like I value my space on my porch, you got to get rid of the thing that is challenging you and stopping you from your peace. So flies, deuces. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. I hope I gave something to you that challenges you, some actionable steps to take to find your best self, to do what it is that you really love doing. And if you don't know what that is, hopefully this puts you on the track to getting there. If you like today's episode, please like it, share it. And if you're not subscribed already, which I'm finding that a majority of people watching my content, over 70% are not, and you want to be a part of the EAE fam, hit the notification bell after you hit the subscribe so you'll be notified for more videos. But in the meantime, you all be blessed. Have an amazing holiday, and I look forward to seeing you in the next Vlogmas episode. Until then, keep driving. Salute. Now, my only concern about buying a wreath and putting on the door is I remember in Corpus having a wreath on the door, and it attracted, man, it attracted mosquitoes like crazy. So I'm not trying to add anything else that's going to attract insects.